think I may have just seen the worst new theme park announcement ever created. Because as much as this $450 million theme park might be good when it opens, the video they posted to announce it has me more confused and disappointed than hyped, and that's not a good thing. But alongside that, loads of new rides have been teased, planned, or delayed, and a whole new theme park that's actually been built has opened to very questionable reviews. It's been a weird week because all that and even more has happened this past week in theme parks. Yes, welcome back to the series that has one of the most confusing acronyms of all time, TUPA, also known as This Past Week in Theme Parks, where I take a look at the past week in theme park news in the industry. I don't know why I'm swaying back and forth and why I have to explain that every time, but oh boy, a lot has happened, so make sure you watch till the end, and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Don't know what that was. Either way, let's get into the news. And having just looked through my entire list of news, there appears to be quite a lot of it, and we could be here for quite some time going through it, so I think, with that being said, it's time for the quickfire news segment. Let's get through this news quickly! Landing head first into the USA, where Montezooma's revenge at Knott's Berry Farm finally appears to be testing after what feels like 400 years of not operating, and it's been seen trying to launch up the loop, and it hasn't made it yet. So maybe that's the new ride experience, but hopefully that reopens soon, as does Disneyland California's Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which has been announced to open after a refurbishment on June 26th. So I look forward to seeing that when it opens as well. Do you get it? Bro, put the quickfire shotgun down. Holiday World are again teasing their brand new 2027 ride, having last week specified that they're not going to make a Mackery out of this, to now saying that they're not going to rock the boat by dropping a bunch of extra clues today. Mackery and rocking the boat sounds like a certain ride type could be coming to the park. Although speaking of that Mack rocking boat ride type, the brand new ride coming to Dollywood is of that exact same ride type, Night Flight Expedition, and was originally supposed to open in spring. I've just checked my calendar, and it's past spring, so where is the Night Flight Expedition? Well, they did actually post a video recently stating that it has been delayed to late summer, and that they're still very hard at work on it, so hopefully we see that as soon as possible. Universal have been very busy over at Epic Universe, where they have just announced their brand new nighttime show called Celestial Good Night, starting very soon, and they've actually been testing the fireworks and everything for that, and the audio and everything. It looks amazing. As would also look amazing, a brand new ride in Dark Universe in the same park, and they've actually had a permit put in for a brand new building that will be 71,500 square feet in dimensions, and it is not quite known what that is for just yet, but people know exactly where it's going to go right now, because as typical enthusiasts do, they managed to find the exact plot that links up perfectly with those dimensions. And it's a pretty big plot of land, so I'm very intrigued to see what they do with that new ride. As I was very intrigued to see what Universal would do with their brand new first ever kids resort opening in Texas at the start of next month. And you may be wondering, oh, why are we reporting on this theme park? It's being built. We've known that for ages. Well, they've actually gone and opened the park to a few guests and creators to have a look around, and a lot of it is currently a work in progress, and a lot of the park does look very colourful and very kid-friendly, because that's what they're going for. And some of the rides do look incredible. The fact you can go into Bikini Bottom and go on this barrel blast thing, which I actually think was done better at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Never thought I'd say Blackpool would do something better than Universal. You can actually go in and eat at Goofy Goobers and have this ice cream thing, which brought back a very old memory in my head. And you can meet various characters, ride roller coasters, ride whatever. And with creators being there, that means a lot of videos get shared of what's at the park. And if we take a look at this Jurassic Park Cretaceous coaster that they've made, there's barely any theming around it. That's a bit weird. And if we take a look at this Minion water ride, oh, that looks really nice. Let's see it from a different angle. Why does it look like a car park or like a tunnel or something? And if we have a look at the Shrek Happily Ogre After ride, oh, let's look at the queue line. Surely it's really well themed. No. Oh dear. Obviously, there is still some time to go before that opens officially, so hopefully they add some stuff in there, and hopefully this isn't the final finished product. But yeah, you would look at that and not think that Universal made that. That's all I'll say, because I haven't been there in person, and also I'm not a child. So I think if I was a child, I might enjoy it way more. And if I was actually there, I could give a proper opinion. But as we fly over to the UK, we're going to stop in the Middle East, and talk about a brand new ride coming to Warner Brothers World in Yas Island, themed to LexCorp and Lex Luthor, and it's going to have the, well, it's just a Zampel and Nebulas, really. And it does look quite cool, but since then, they've been speaking about something even cooler, as they plan to build a huge next-generation flying roller coaster themed to Superman for 2028, which I can't lie, I am so glad we are getting another one of them in the world somewhere. And who knows if that will be better than Fly or not. It might be more intense. It might have, I was going to say more theming. There's no chance. Or you might be flying like Superman or with Superman. Or you might be Superman. You might, how Superman? Don't know what I'm talking about, but if we move further into Asia and go to Shanghai, we can talk about another Superman. This time, the Spiderman. At Disneyland Shanghai, because a brand new roller coaster is being built themed to Spider-Man, and the track has finally been completed for that, which is very striking in colour, considering right now it's pretty much all outside. Don't know what their plan is there, but it looks lovely nonetheless as we continue our journey to the UK. Yes, for once the UK isn't our final stop. Because starting at Chessington, apparently it is now Safety Week. Will I have to wear a seatbelt when I film this? They're celebrating that by bringing out some of their maintenance stuff and some parts from the rides to show you how safe they are, and I think that is quite a cool idea, and I'd like to see more of that. Over at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, a River Caves boat has been spotted in the trough for the first time in years, so hopefully we see the River Caves back open at some point in the future. And Alton Towers have had a brand new bus service put in place, starting in early July, and it will take you to the park and from the park at certain times. I'm sure you can look into it. Just pause here and look at this timetable and stuff. That's big news, along with the fact that nothing else has happened. Well, actually, during this recording, Alton Towers also decided to announce a brand new sequence on Toxicator, Program Mu, that's only going to run for the last hour of the day on the 20th of June, so literally tomorrow when you're seeing this. I hope they do it more, because half of us won't get the chance to experience it. But that's about as good as it gets for the UK news, because we've had a boring week. We are moving to Europe, where first of all, Friesett Park Plon in Germany are busy getting ready to open their brand new Mack water coaster. Mack launched water coaster called Donnerwind, and people are heading out there right now to actually go and ride it. At some point, I'd like to go and ride it. So 1,000 likes and I'll go to Friesett Park Plon. Also in Germany, the Munich-based manufacturer called Maurer have showcased their first designs for a brand new version of the Spike roller coaster. No longer known as the Spike coaster, it's known as the Spike train coaster, and you've got to look at how that might work if it comes into reality right there. A park in France has officially announced the name of their 2027 biggest investment yet, known as Supersonic 1887, and considering it's a Mack striker coaster, I think the theme of it looks very similar to one that might already exist at Europa Park. That will be a fantastic investment, and I'm very glad to see that Mack Strikers have actually made it into more parks, because at first I thought they wouldn't, but I'm glad they are. Tivoli Gardens in Denmark have now announced their biggest themed area in history, where the old Asian-inspired district has undergone a complete transformation and will reopen as Hikari. Hickory. It means light in Japanese. That doesn't help me pronounce it. But alongside this huge investment comes a brand new roller coaster, one of those Surf Rider Intamin rides, and it's pretty much just going to be a half pipe where it goes up and then swings back. It's pretty much a glorified swinging pirate ship, but the cars whilst you're on it might spin and everything, so there is the chance that this will be a really good ride, but I don't really know if everyone's very happy with it. I don't know, I guess it'll be fun and it replaces a flat ride, so it's a win in my book. Tell you what else was a win in my book until I saw the announcement video for it. A brand new $450 million park coming to Portugal, around 40 minutes from Lisbon, and supposedly it's going to be full of different Intamin roller coasters, dark rides, attractions. Oh, it sounds great, doesn't it? Well, that's the problem. It sounds great until you watch the announcement video for it, which we're going to watch right now. So we start this epic video on a black screen, and now if we click play, it comes up with this text here. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I'd imagine it says something along the lines of everything started from a dream. And once that comes up, we get straight into the video. You can already see the problem. First of all, what are the physics on that football? And second of all, why? It's a $450 million investment. You can invest in marketing. Even Six Flags Qiddiya did a good job with chucking a football around their theme park. That actually looked real because it felt real and wasn't done with stupid AI generation. I literally spoke about this 2 weeks ago and said how AI is ruining theme parks, and somehow since then it's got even worse, where they're using AI to announce an entire new theme park. What is life anymore? But as the footballs rocket into the sky with incredible physics, we then head over to the park. Wow. Look at them streaming through the river. It's all blown up. And then we go, oh, some real footage. There we go. But it's not even, what is this drone footage? Like, you'd expect it to stay in a straight line. Why is it, like, shifting slightly? Like, oh, it goes, oh. It makes no sense. I mean, I can't read what it's saying on the screen, but I'm sure it means something. Another AI-generated image. Loads of lights going on around the world. What is happening? Oh my god. When you see a new theme park announced, the whole hype of it is when you see the animated footage of the actual entrance area and going through like a main street of where the rides will be. But here at this new theme park called Viva Mundo, we've got an accurate representation, I would say, of the entrance shape and how that's going to be, with the World Cup trophy down the bottom. But on the left is a sign that's supposed to say welcome, and on the right, what is that? I can't deal with this, man. But this is the port of entrance, along with this, which is a lot higher quality, but then again is AI still, where you've got Legends memorabilia, match day collection, and on the other side, the fan shop. And we've got this walk here with loads of flags, some lights moving. Oh, hang on. Did you see that Zamperla Nebulas? Forget the one we spoke about earlier with like the cool Lex Luthor stuff. I'm going here for the football nebulas. This is just so funny. We've got the Las Vegas sphere in the park as well. Oh, we've cut... What was that transition? Genuinely, I can't believe this exists as a real announcement of an entire theme park. Immersive experiences. Oh, we got some real footage of real people. Oh, see, I like this. A simulator, flying theatre. Might see one of them in the park. Nice. What is this now? Wow, look at this. The Viva Mundo do football, the world of football. It's literally total wipeout, you absolute. And they've got the football dodgems. Wow. What are these transit? That was terrible. Bro, it zooms in, then cuts to black, and then shines over. And then we've got a terrible looking AI generated roller coaster. Why did they reverse? The go-karts had enough, so they were going around and just decided to go backwards. Penalty shootout water ride. That is a terrible AI generation. Oh, see, this is nice. This is an actual animation. And so is this. There you go. An Intamin launched log flume, by the way. Yeah, you have that rapids with like the whirlpool and that drop, but we also have a launched log flume confirmed for the park. As we go through, there's a coaster in the background. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Ginger. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but... Oh. Me in the future, can you just recreate that edit? Why did it zoom in and cut like that? That's so funny. Grand Derby, I assume that says, yep. A racing roller coaster. See, this is a proper animation as well. That's great. A World Cup dark ride and a Sky of Champions, which again, a great animated POV and off-ride of this. Nice outer bank. Again, an Intamin coaster that then changes colour. Right, I'm going back to that quickly. So in the AI generated one, that track is blue. Then we go to red, which is the actual animation, with an outer bank and that swing launch, which looks really nice. And then the overbank is yellow. I have no idea. There's obviously themed to the World Cup. This is, again, an AI-generated video of the whole park coming to life, which the coasters in the background look nothing like what we just saw in the animations. Got a top-down view before going... Oh, no. Viva Mundo, World of Football. See you soon again. Everyone cheers. I hope you understand what I meant by the title of this video now. So if we put the AI generated content aside, I think this will actually be a really good park, but because that's been put in our face and that's the whole trailer, it looks terrible. So it's quite sad how much that's let that down. But I enjoyed some of the transitions because they were awesome. Hit another transition quickly into the outro. What do you guys think to all of this news today, especially that final awful trailer for that brand new park? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and make sure you subscribe because something big is being announced next month and you don't want to miss it. So in the meantime, go and check out the other episode of this series where we spoke about how much AI is ruining theme parks, because we've seen it ruin the announcement of one today. And it's been happening way more than it should be. Go and check that video out right now.